Tex-Mex Motors and the owner of Car Crafters. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to remove a drip rail on a classic car. It's this piece of metal that goes right here. A lot of people call it a rust catcher. And over time this thing gets rotted out and it's left outside for a long time. And I want to remove it so it gives it that new, sleek, modern look that all these new cars have, and it just, you know, makes the car look a lot sleeker. So I'm going to show you guys how we cut it out. Right here, I already put one little slit. That's going to be my stopping point. I don't want to do it all at once because it can separate things that I don't want separated right now. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and start right here. Cut this little piece, weld it closed, and that's going to be my example on how to remove your drip rail. I'm going to give you a time lapse on how I do the rest. So I'm going to show you guys how I cut this out right away. Just like that, we're done. First section. Go ahead. Grab yourself some gloves so that it's gonna be hot. And there you go. You got yourself a little drip rail removed. And just like that, you can already see the difference. Let me go ahead and give you guys a close up. So you can see right here, I got that piece cut out. Let me show you what it looks like. Bam. And just like that, like, with that alone, it just makes this pocket look a lot nicer. I'll clean this up. And you can see right here, I didn't even split the metal. I cut it perfectly where I can grind it smooth and hopefully not have to do too much welding. And that's a clean example of a real clean cut. So pretty much, that's how it goes, guys. So whenever you're wanting to remove a drip rail on a classic car, it's real easy. Don't be intimidated about cutting and welding. It can get scary at times, but you know, just get going. Don't be intimidated by it and just go with the flow. All right, so now that we got that drip rail cut out, a little piece of it, go ahead and get yourself a grinder. You can use 60, 36, anything you really want. I'm using a used piece of 36, so that way it's a little bit more finer. I'm gonna go ahead and grind this smooth, and that way you can see the final product. Just like that, we got a nice, pretty smooth edge. Nothing split on us. Everything's still intact. Of course, you know, all these edges will be rectified and fined out with some body filler. But right there, that's how you remove your drip rail. Man, that thing looks so clean. And I didn't even need to do no welding. That's nice. All right, now on to the neck. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have to pull out the welder. This little bit that I cut out ended up splitting. I'll go ahead and show you guys a close-up on it right now with the other camera. You want to get yourself a hammer. I just want to give you guys a little quick little tip. While you start, give it a tap. Go ahead and hammer it up. This little gap was open a little bit. I got it to close a lot better. You want to go ahead and tack it up again right here. And then you just keep going, so on and so forth. tack. And then sometimes hammering it doesn't help, it just keeps bouncing back. Sometimes you gotta go ahead and get it up in there, press it up. And go ahead and tack it right there. And just like that, the line pretty much closed up. Go ahead and grab the other camera. So this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can see that hairline gap that's in there, but we just go ahead and hammer it up, close it up. See if I can get a good example on maybe that one. That way this edge is as flush as possible. Won't need that much welding, won't need that much grinding. This right here, it needed to be pushed up just a tad bit more, but as you're welding, you want to go ahead and skip around. Make sure you cool it. That way you're not causing any warpage. I really don't want to warp this roof. That would be a pain in the ass to be bondoing and all that, but all this lead right here, we're gonna have to remove that either way. So it's gonna take a beating up here once it's ready. But for now, I want to try to minimize the amount of damage we have to cause. Hopefully not cause any. But just like that, guys, simple as that. You can see that I got this drip rail removed pretty much up to the quarter glass. Man, that thing's gonna look nice. So you look at it from there, look how clean and slick that looks compared to this side. I mean, look at that. That just pops out way too much, looks way too ugly. And look at that. Man, that thing just looks nice. Real proud of myself. All right, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna weld it shut until I already got it all closed off and all tacked up, and then I'll be jumping around. It'll be a lot of welding I'm gonna have to do, but I'm gonna get it done. Look at it from there. Woo, that looks nice. All right, guys. So So as simple as that, guys. That's how you take off your drip rail, weld it shut, make sure it looks real nice. So anytime you need any advice, you want any pro tips, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Give me a message. I'll definitely help you guys out. I do not mind sharing any knowledge I have, or even acquiring it from my father or someone else that I may know. I'll definitely help you guys out. If you like what you see, make sure you give it a like and a subscribe. Hope to see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Alright guys, it's already real late. It's already the end of the day. You see that it's real dark. I'm about to go home. Just want to say I appreciate everybody for watching the video all the way through. If you're here at this point, I really appreciate you. You know, we're going to be putting out some really good content, be building some really nice cars. I'm trying to get better with the content, better with the vlogging, and always being able to film everything. Just gets a little out of hand sometimes when you're running a business. I do run insurance claims, restorations, anything possible I can out of this facility, I do it. So sometimes I just fall a little behind on the YouTube stuff, but I am trying to film everything that I can. Make sure you give this video a like, make sure you share it, make sure you subscribe to us. We're gonna be putting out a lot more videos, a lot more content. That 280Z is gonna look awesome. Can't wait for it to get into first prime so I can really see what it's really starting to look like. Right now when it's all metaled out like that, it looks cool, but you just can't really see the full vision. So once we progress more and more on it, it's gonna start looking better and better as it comes together more and more. So I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see anything or want to learn anything, make sure you leave it in the comments. I'll definitely get to you as soon as I can. Peace out.